I'm Eric, creator and owner of the MyFinTrac app. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up and manage your bills within the app. This is a bunch of demo data, so this will be blank when you first get the app. But the first thing you want to start is by adding your bills, right? So every month you are tracking your bills somehow in a spreadsheet, written down on a piece of paper, something so you can keep track of what bills you have due and when you're paying them, right? Well, this allows you to do all of that management right here on the MyFinTrac app. So we go to the bills page, and again, there's demo data in here already. And what you're seeing here, I'll show you how to add a bill, but once you add a bill, it'll show up down here in this list of transactions. This helps you manage it every month. What bills do I have coming up? Anytime you open the app, what have I already paid this month? What's due out to come out later on this month? If you get paid twice a month, and the way I use this app when I first built it as a spreadsheet, as how I used it and how I use it now, is I don't come onto the app every day, but every time I get paid, I come onto the app specifically to check what bills I have coming up until I get paid again. And I manage it all from here. So the bills that you add at the top right here, add bill, and we'll go over that in a second, will show up here. So you add all your bills for the month when you first get this app. Even if you get the app on the 15th and you've already paid half the bills for the month, add them all in here, mark them as paid. That way you have them in there, so every month you can go in and make sure you're paying your bills on time, reminding yourself when they're due, and then once you pay them, you mark them as paid, and you can remind yourself what you've already paid and haven't paid. So when you first come in here, you'll see this will be blank. You'll add a bill, and once the bill is on here, sometimes I forget, is my utilities auto pay, or do I have to go in and do that manually? How do I have that set up, right? So you can remind yourself of that. If your car insurance bill is auto paid, once you add the bill at the top right, and it shows up on this list, you remind yourself it's auto pay, on which day it's auto pay. And now when you pull up your bills list, it'll show which bills are auto paid and when that auto pay is going to be on. For the bills that you add on the list that are not auto pay, that you have to go to that website and pay that bill manually, you don't check that, and you'll have this here at the bottom. Mark as paid, mark as overdue. So as you go and pay your rent, you can come, or whatever bill it is that you have to go manually pay, you go to that website, pay the bill, come back in the app and mark that as paid. You'll see at the top, it'll show you what bills you've already paid for the month and what bills you have left for the month. This is only showing 2. How many bills you have pending here, how many you've paid, how many you marked as overdue. So over time, you can see what bills you're consistently overdue on and make changes to when you pay those bills. Like if you get paid twice a month, maybe you change which paycheck that month you pay that bill because you're constantly overdue on it. So it's very simple, but it's a great tool for managing your bills on a monthly basis without having to write them all down and try to remember what you have auto pay and what you don't. You set all your bills up here in the app, and then you're done. You can manage them on a month-to-month basis and then pull reports to see how you're doing with paying your bills. Now, to add a bill, because this will be blank when you first pull it up, you simply click this add a bill, fill out the form, mortgage. These are some pre-populated things that I've been playing with in the demo. Reoccurring monthly bill, if it's a bill you're going to have every single month, hit that. If it's one bill you got, like from a doctor's office visit, uncheck that, because once that bill's paid, it'll be off your list as done. It'll still show up in your reports as historical data bills that you paid, but it won't refresh the next month as a monthly bill coming up. So if it's a monthly bill, click that. Click the status of it. If you signed up for this app and it's the 15th of the month and you've already paid this bill, you could put it in there as paid. Put in the category housing for mortgage, and then hit add bill, and it will show up on this list. Now you can get rid of your spreadsheets that are tracking all your bills. You can get rid of your notepads that are tracking all your bills. It's all here on the app. You can track exactly every bill that you have coming up and which ones you paid for the month and which ones you still have to pay. And you can leave yourself a reminder that this is set to auto pay on the 13th, so you're not hit with a surprise. Oh, and another thing I didn't go over, when you add a bill, there's an email reminder here. So you could set an email reminder for however many days you want before that bill is due to remind you that you have this auto pay coming out on this date. So you'll get an email when that reminder day hits, letting you know that the FinTrac app is tracking that you have a bill coming up tomorrow, and it's going to be auto paid out of your account. So you'll get that email reminder. So again, one of the best features of this is tracking your bills and seeing exactly how your bills are paid and when you're paying them, so you can make better decisions on how to get your bills paid off. So that's how you how to build an app, and then once you're done, it's back to the dashboard. And when you first sign on your dashboard here, it'll show you your upcoming monthly bills here in this card. So check out myfintrac.io for more.